Okay, here we are with the Mystic Review community, YouTubers I listen to, or alternative news YouTubers I listen to. The first one I'm gonna choose, who is Styxhexenhammer, and I know on his YouTube channel, Styxhexenhammer 666. Oh, by the way, since Styx might be watching this, hello, brother. Hope you find this okay. And of course, as I mentioned in my other intro video, these are people I like, so don't expect any kind of dirt or anything. All right, I really screwed up my face on that one. Okay, so this is of all the people I listen to, he's the person who I resonate with the most magically. Okay. I actually wrote a few notes. I'm going to, he's also an Aquarian, like I am. We're a hand span of days apart, so we're not quite conjunct. He brings that really sharp mind, the wit, and this persona. I mean, we all have personas, and sometimes we even have alternate personas. I present one persona most of the time. Every once in a while, you see me get animated, and you'll see that's an altered persona. But there's from the way he dresses to the inflection of his voice. Really, to me, is where I see the multi-dimensionality of him. I mean, don't forget he works with magic, and something I conversant with, and so when you spend a lot of time in doing certain things, there's a little more usually in somebody's aura, or just echoes, shadows, traces of where you've been, things like that. That are there in different ways. And for me, and part of the fun is listening to the tone and the inflection of his voice, because that's where I really get the full sticks with the hammer. I just think it's really, I mean, his insight, and he's also, I mean, what a great work ethic. He gets up, he rises a lot earlier than this old musician night owl does, and he gets a grip on some of the stories. And he's usually the person I will check first, because he's on top of it. And he makes good bite-sized things. Lets you know the story, and then he gives he goes on, has his opinions. And one of the nice things is about him being a magical sort. Magic and philosophy, and serious magicians and philosophy, their philosophy is always there. So he brings that a philosophic outlook, without being a philosopher per se. Something that I also consider core to what I'm bringing here. But I mean, he's got the that devil may care attitude. With that work ethic, and that's actually what I wrote. I wrote a thing here, is that he has this kind of like this almost like yin yang of don't give a fuck and give a fuck, and part of that is you can tell he cares because how he takes care of his subscribers. Dutiful, just isn't serving up any slop. And I mean, real, and an artist, like somebody, almost like, how a DJ might pick songs, or a good DJ picks good songs. Well, he picks good topics. I mean, I think the guy's really brilliant. And so I guess what it is I like the idea of community. And part of community is talking about people. And of course, which forms a form of gossip. But if you say good things about them, everything should work towards promoting greater cohesion. And I know that saying snarky things about people usually will increase things, and then people will spread the snark, hoping to light another fire over there. I mean, I might occasionally be snarky. I don't know what to say. I wouldn't know what to say snarky about Styx. I had the funny imagery again. I read the comments. I don't read all of them, but for some reason, Miss Styx has people who have his legendary length of his dick type of thing. I won't use any numbers. And then, of course, you know, Hexenhammer. So hammer and penis kind of, there's certainly some synonym there. And there are times, I mean, he's really quite I feel like a caring person. It's obvious. Again, it's obvious it's not in people's mannerisms so much as in what they do, the fruits of their labor. But you can also tell, I mean, even when people sometimes give us some little crap, his reply, I mean, it's just, he's kind of like, gives you the goods, nothing, no need for a spotlight. And then I just have this thing when people give him any crap, he just kind of gives them a good old dick smack of the mighty hammer. And, so anyway, so I just, Styx, thank you so much for what you do. I know you had a little moment there where we weren't sure we were going to be seeing you every day. I'm glad to see that you have returned. And for people, I will put a link to his, to the main place where all the videos go up. Styx has something to say about every day of the many videos he has. And I think if you haven't discovered him before, you will appreciate it. I mean, this is anarchy at its finest. I don't know. I hope he won't disagree with it. If he does, let me know. But again, this anarchy or freedom with the responsibility that if we're going to have anything that makes sense, we've got to signal each other, do a little head signaling, a little coordination, and don't get greedy, and everything will be fine. Okay, so that's my little quick review on Styxhexenhammer, and somebody who I think that people should stay up to with daily. Okay, God bless you all. Love to you all.